Hello, this is Kildare. If you don't know who I am, I still sort of am a Undertale music composer, and I've been doing music for a few years now. If you're returning, then you might be wondering why I've been gone for literally almost a year on YouTube. Uh, the answer is I haven't been gone. I've just been on SoundCloud because making videos is too hard. But I want to try and get back into it again, so that's why I'm presenting you this video on a Geometry Dash level I beat recently. The level is called Stalemate by Nox, and I'd figure I'd go through and make this video as practice while also giving you guys the Stalemate experience, as I call it. So, enjoy this video. I'll see how long I can make it, and hope you guys enjoy. So, Stalemate is a level created in 1.9 by a creator named Nox. This level was a little famous at the time, as this was considered a pretty notoriously difficult level when it first came out. The most striking part about this level by far is the UFO section. In my opinion, it's extremely difficult. And the last part of the UFO is the most scuffed thing to ever exist, and I absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. I died so many times on it that I can show you all the attempts later. But for now, I guess I'll go through the experience of the level I had. So starting off here at the beginning, the level opens up into a very wide open ship segment. There's a lot of room for error and it's pretty forgiving overall, but there is a few gravity switches and it gets a little tight near the end, but it's still generally relatively open. I'd say this is somewhere around maybe a harder level, maybe a little bit above that, but it's nothing too crazy. The second part is a significant increase in difficulty in my opinion, even though we're still at 0.5 speed, and that's the wave memory section. There's a lot of fake outs in here, and I died a lot. I'd consider it the second hardest part of the level because there's a lot of memory involved, and also those gaps between the spikes that you're trying to maneuver through are a lot tighter than they look. It doesn't seem that bad at first because most people are like, oh, just go where you need to go. There's a level of precision you actually need to get through the wave section. And after that, it turns into a block maze, sort of. At first, it tells you where to go, but then eventually you're left blind and only have these little rings to be able to look at to tell you where to go. And they do fake you out. I died so much during the ring section because I just couldn't figure out where exactly I was supposed to send my wave until I realized that, like, oh, look, there's a certain pattern you gotta do with it. It's like an M shape, and then you're able to get through to the next part. I'm not really going to talk about the cube section because it's just two spikes you have to jump over with a speed boost. Also, the level quite literally tells you to kill yourself, which is a first at the time. I'm surprised it didn't get as much controversy as it did when it first came out, because if this level came out today, oh man, there'd be some choice words to be had. But anyway, after the cube begins the very notorious UFO section. This UFO is the single reason why this level is an insane demon. It is a very unforgiving, requires precise timing UFO that is double speed. For some reason, this level has the magical ability to make double speed feel like triple speed, even though there is no triple speed boost present in this level. I don't even know how you do that. It's probably because you were going so slow in the initial sections, and then you're hit with double speed throughout most of the level at that point. But the UFO is really tight, and there's a lot of precise timings, especially with the gravity switches. With enough practice, though, you can get through the first half pretty okay, but then the second part starts, and I consider the second part to be the last gravity portals into the ship portal, because that is hands down probably the most single scuffed thing in this level, because those portals, if you enter it slightly wrong, and there's multiple ways you can do it too. I've seen some people do it where it's like it literally autos it for them into the portal, which is kind of cool. And I'm a 240 frames player. That doesn't mean I'm good by any means. I'm absolute garbage. This is on the easier side of insane demons. But this UFO is the single reason this level's insane. Basically, the portals, you have to go up and down through them. And if you enter it wrong, you kind of either fly into the spike, the wall, or you just die. Or sometimes you will not transition into the ship properly, and you'll just die because you either hit the floor because you weren't anticipating it, that you were going to make it, or you just fall into the spike into the wall or something. Up next is this ship section. This ship section is really good at building up the nerves when it comes to the last part of the level. It's actually very close to electrodynamics, to be honest, with the amount of space you get. Plus, you're a mini ship too. But there is some very small gaps that come in the form of the pillars, and then you got the demon mouths to go through. Although the demon mouths aren't full spikes, they're just invisible ones, so you can choose to memorize it or just do what I did and just really try to straight fly through there and hope it works out. At the end, though, you do go upside down, and there is a few portals with orbs you do have to hit. And you got to hit them a bit late, and you also got to hold all the way through. Even on the last blue portal, because you need to go up into this spike ball, and you may die sometimes. I had a weird death once. I don't know if I can get the footage from the live stream I had, but I had 2 different live streams, and I ended up going into the gravity portal, and I died into a spike that was right above where the portal was. It was really weird. And then last but not least is the memory ball, the very nerve-wracking memory ball. So after all of that craziness, you now have this ball to get through, and it requires a lot of memory. And honestly, I think it aged really well, to be honest, for a 1.9 level, because it's so simple, you can't ruin it. You just have to, there's only a few small precise timings, but the memory is absolutely key. And then eventually transition into this dual ship that is very, very hard, at least in the beginning. There's a 1 plot gap you got to get through, but once you get through there, you're basically home free, and then you beat the level. So now I'm going to show you my winning attempt of this level, and I'll end the video there. Oh, I'll also talk about why I've been gone. What fucking hitbox did I hit? Oh my god. I'm never gonna get a transition as smooth as that again, bro. Yes! 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 Oh my god. Jesus. I got it. No way. Yes. Oh my god. Just before I jump into why I've been gone for a year, just some advice for this level. I will say practice the memory parts a lot. Because those are the wave especially. The wave's going to probably kill you a lot. It killed me a lot, and especially the UFO. And also practice the UFO transition into the ship. I'd say the easiest way to make that transition as consistent as possible is to hit every single portal. If you don't hit every single portal, what's going to happen is you're going to miss a portal, and you'll fly into the next one without having to click in, or you'll click and you'll die. So I'd say, like, enter it like how I did here. You just go up, down from, like, the bottom left of the portal, and you should be able to click into each and every single one just fine. Just delay the click a little bit so you hop into the next one and so forth. And as for the wave memory, it's a little tight, but align yourself with the blocks. Aligning yourself with the blocks will make your attempt a lot easier. I'd say. And once you start getting through the wave consistently, it's just getting through that UFO. And then you can beat the level from there. So now, as for why Kildare has been gone for almost a year on YouTube. You see, Kildare had a lot of things happen in his life. He owns a house now in the middle of North Carolina, which is really cool. But life just got the better of me, man. I couldn't make videos no more because responsibilities pile up on you like that. So I'm here making this video right now because I can't really think of any other way to put it in. I will say I do plan on answering the 5K sub special. I haven't forgot about it. I feel, frankly, really bad about not making the answer question or the answer video to that. So I'm going to try working on that the best I can. But I also just got a bit lazy about making videos and stuff. But music, I have not. I'd say on SoundCloud, I'm still relatively consistent up there. I upload every week or 2 weeks. I upload a song on there. And that's where most of my activity has been, on SoundCloud. I have also still been active on Discord and other social media platforms for the most part. So I've been there just sort of in the background. But as for on YouTube, not really. But I'm going to see if I can turn that around. Although I'm going to try to turn the channel into something that I want to do as a for fun thing and a hobby, not something where I had to constantly upload and make videos. Because to be honest, making those Undertale videos was really hard because I had to rely on myself only. I had to make the music, the animations, sprite art, the video editing and rendering, all on my darn phone. Which, to be honest, was kind of insane how I did that. But hey, but today, I can't English. I'm doing this without a script. But I got way better at music now, so hopefully I can start uploading videos to you guys with a lot greater music. And yeah, I'll see which direction I take the channel in. So I'll see you guys next time. It's pretty late here, so see ya.